get ideas. I wasn't at my best. But I'm not gonna scrap with you again.
You've got quite an unusual accent. Where are you from?
Can't you tell? From Znaimor in Moravia. Lovely country. All vineyards and bonny lasses.
Well, you don't like it here?
You see any vineyards and bonny lasses here? The locks are broad, alright. They didn't exactly lift your spirits, but more the other way around.
Why don't you want another
Why would I want a Stramash? I'm near man of violence. Tradition.
Is it your custom to beat up envoys?
Envoy or no, when a new bloke that's fair is...
Uh-huh. I understand.
Like I said, I'm near man of violence.
God be with you, my friend. Good day to you.
Silly doggy. You silly doggy.
I'm ready to set out.
All right. Stay close to us and...
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovich.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry as soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on a mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, laddie. A sword belongs in noble hands. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's mine.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks.
All right, let's do it.
Fuck that! Oh, shit! What the... Corva! Oh, fuck me! Too slow. So? Fucking hell! Wanker!
What do you say, son?
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
That's true. And you handled this too, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. Don't worry about it.
I wouldn't want that mare if
lad.
someone gave it to me.
You've got some talent, I can tell. You should come to the courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Boy, that four-legged ogre gave me a fright.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir. Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin, while he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry, though. People will find out you spared no expense for your daughter's wedding.
Let's hope. More like that old miser will go around saying the opposite and put me to shame.
I don't think Lord Semin would do that.
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
That'll be all. Thanks.
Good day to you.
What do you have for sale? I'd like to discuss the...
Well,
How's this?
That sounds real. You see? I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yitchin!
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Henry, stick close to us. Stop. Hey, stick close to... About time, too. Let's go.
True. Still, we'd better keep
People
our
walk
eyes
here
peeled.
too, you know.
They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then. So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Young Milton here ain't the youngest. I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in arms. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation, sir. The burghers have more rights, and they make smart use of them. They put their coin to work for them. They've got shops, baths, inns, mills, while the nobles sit waiting until Jack from Backwater Hamlet brings them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
It's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Samine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins, and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the wood...
Listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Have you forgotten I was ordained, you ignoramus? For fuck's sake, you was never ordained hunter.
I was. Stumbled in it, in the forest chapel by Bodhirat.
Like fuck he ordained you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the wood.
Go to hell!
Show your stuff!
I'll show you.
Oh, Christ! That must hurt! I'll rip your arse open!
I'll be done with you in a flash. Drew blood! Yeah! Good! Die, you swine! What?
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I am.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
It makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir.
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours. Ahem, gentlemen. I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At them! Hammer them, men!
Do it! We'll kick your ass in!
Fucking horse!
Good! Take that! They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands.
I'll go and track.
Great. Hurry.
So they won't pay half a groschen for you, eh?
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck! All right, I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. Now, come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Samine. Want a ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with his hands.
A ride would be great.
Wait until you're my age.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the cart to Guild.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realized they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down. The whole band.
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the cart and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semin took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semin will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
I haven't seen Agnes. Is she pretty?
Pretty doesn't do her justice. She's a beauty. But she's got such a sharp tongue on her that I don't envy older at all. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble born. Old Semin wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. That's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the Hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the Hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
You know how it is.
Careful!
There's always... How can I help you today?
Show me your wares.
I'm glad you found what you needed.
You think I don't know that? It's just that my husband takes ages to get anything
Look
done.
what I have for you.
That'd be really kind of you. The old man's too proud to ask for help. It's a cross I have to bear.
Aye. Lots of people.
True enough.
Good afternoon.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat. Down to business. I don't have all day for you, so what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the Hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the Hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I...
I apologize.
Quick!
Whoa!
Quick! Quick! Go!
Whoa! What do you want? Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov, sent me.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off! Equam memento rebus in arduis severimentem.
Get out before you come to a bad end!
Haven't you got anything better to do? Clear off before I lose my patience.
What do you want here?
Clear off! You silly doggy.
Bloody hell. This hasn't been here for long. It looks like some kind of notes. Like a diary. Let's have a look at it then. track. Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here. I'll need to get a spade first. There's nothing more here. Sorry, Ambrose. Rest in peace. Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken.
can I help you today?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. The hermit died a few days ago. I had to find his grave, and this sword was on it. You weren't wrong. It's first-class Toledo steel, Radovan.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First-class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
What are you here for?
I talked to Betty.
And?
Nothing yet. It seems there's no...
And Betty didn't?
Well...
Betty?
She didn't.
Ah, that's all water. And if she's...
Yeah.
And get a move on.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
What a day.
It's done. It's burning. Oof. I'm halfway there.
What would you like?
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
God grant you health.
Oh, you pooch.
Good day. What would you like?
Captain, what'll happen with that robber baron from Apollonia now that we've captured him?
You mean Gules? He'll stay with us. Lord Samine has already taken him on.
Do you think you can trust him?
Don't worry. If Gules doesn't prove himself, Lord Samine won't trust him.
Why did he take on a bandit? I have to admit he's a skillful swordsman, but he's still just a common bandit.
Not so common. They say he's of noble birth, so Lord Samine didn't have much choice.
Such a good swordsman could prove to be quite handy.
True. If he proves himself, that is.
And how should he do that?
Clearly, we didn't wipe out his old gang of bandits in Apollonia. So he's got to catch the rest of his people that are still on the rampage.
Should we have a practice fight?
What would you like? Practice weapons or proper steel?
I just want to practice.
What do you want to try?
A longsword.
What should I take?
Take a long...
I've been fighting with this thing since you...
Of course.
Da! Ah! Da!
Attack!
Very well. Fuck you! I'll sort you out nicely. Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh, what the? You can't. No, you don't. Ah, shit. Take that. Stop. I need a moment before we continue. What do you want to try next?
Now let's try with real weapons.
All right. Will you make do with just me, or should I have someone join me?
One-on-one is enough.
Get ready. Ha! Ah! I surrender. You beat me, but can you do it again?
I'll be happy to try if you give me a chance.
We can continue tomorrow. After all, I'd
like to learn.
What are you interested?
I'd like to improve.
Fine, but it'll...
I'd like to learn a new...
Fighting with a longsword is all the rage. But there is one thing I've learned.
That sounds good.
So this technique is when, during a deep thrust, you unexpectedly drop your right hand from the sword, and then you can get much farther with your... It's just like a sting. Right, now come and try it a few times, lad. You'll never... It's enough, or my shoulder will be killing me. But you didn't fare badly.
Come here, boy.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Come on. I'm sorry.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Lord be with you.
Have you already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't.
After you attacked me in Apollonia? I'm so battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Samin will just have to be a bit more patient.
What if I helped you?
Well, well. Someone fancies himself.
I can handle a few footpads.
These aren't any ordinary footpads. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. Would you dare to take them on?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Why is he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
If you say so.
Hey, don't be cheeky, youngster.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travelers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabarkov mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
You don't have a better idea?
What did you expect? That I'd go ahead and try and find him that way, if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight 6s and die.
That's enough for me.
Well, oh, and I almost forgot. When you...
I'll think about it.
Take care for now.
I'll rip your arse open. Show what you're made of. Oh, kill! Grubber!
Don't just stand there. I'll help you with that,
Fuck with us, you wretch!
Fuck this.
You're no match for us, fucker!
Attack! Come and help us!
Alert! Alert! Fuck you!
Greetings. How can I help? I took care of Canker.
Seriously? So you brought me...
Of course. Here you go.
Yeah, that's it. Kanker's best mate. Just as filthy and slimy as its owner. Good job, Henry. Here you go. It's not much, but I won't get any more than that out of old Sameen for the job.
Would you mind if I kept the mace?
If you've got the stomach for it.
Thanks. What now?
Hold your horses, lad. Those bastards have to be tracked down. Give me some time.
Fine. I'll stop.
See you soon, my friend.
Good day to you. What are you here for?
I'd like to
What'll it be?
tend to my wound.
Excellent.
Let's talk about...
Certainly.
Is this enough?
Now that's... Great.
I hope you'll only need a bath next time, sir. Those wounds of yours need to heal up first.
Going to be standing in the street till 5 in the morning serenading while I'm upstairs showing my sense of rhythm to some You silly doggy.
Come here, boy.
Mjöfen. Még mindig hallom.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends. Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Come here. Sit and bark.
Was that you? Ah, never mind. What's that?
Come here.
Get out of here, mutt.
Heel.
Oh, you mutt.
Sit and bark.
What's this dog doing here? Leave it! Shoo!
Call off that dog,
All right.
or I'll report you for
Now
being a
keep him at
public
your side.
nuisance.
Come here. Sit and bark.
Leave it. Shoot.
What's this dog doing here? Quiet! Go away!
What's that? Was that you? Ah, never mind.
Eat anything here?
Sit and bark.
Hey! Go away! Leave it! Shoo! I hope he didn't eat anything here.
Heel. Sit and bark.
What's that I hear? Hey! Go away! Call off that dog now!
Come here. Sit and bark.
Quiet! Go away! I hope he didn't eat anything here.
Sit and bark.
You silly doggy. Go sniff somewhere else. Get out! Somebody ought to grab it by the scruff of the neck.
May a hand fall off, you thief!
What? You fucking thief! That was my...
Jesus Christ be praised!
The Lord be with you. Take care, sir.
Let's talk about the price.
Very well. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Servus,
Greetings. What do you want?
About the things for the...
Yes.
I brought you some wine.
Oh, you remembered. Thank you.
A trifle. I have a dress for you. What do you think?
My, oh my. That is very pretty. Fine handiwork. I'd tidy up the seams a bit, but so be it. We're not in a city, let alone Innsbruck. Thanks.
I've brought you everything you asked for. Are you ready to leave for Semi?
I am. Once you're ready, just say the word.
Can we go to Semi now?
God have mercy, boy. Wearing armour to a wedding?
You don't understand, woman.
Look, take it off now, or I won't. Take care, sir.
Can we go to Semi?
What did I tell? Take it off! God be with you, sir.
Can we go to Semi?
That wasn't too hard, was it? It suit.
Good to hear. Should we go?
Hold on a while. I'll get washed and dressed.
Welcome, Miller. Who are your companions?
Who do you think? More guests.
Crazo, my friend. So you've arrived. And you're bringing company?
Sir, allow me to introduce Miss Kvyetta from Kolin. She's an acquaintance of mine. That is, I knew her parents. They were burghers.
I was passing by, and Miller Crazel was kind enough to ask me to accompany him. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. I wouldn't turn away a visitor from so far away.
Lord Sameen, why didn't you tell me you were expecting a lovely lady?
I'm just as surprised as you are. This is Goodwife Kvyetta.
Miss Kvyetta, from Colleen. It's an honor, Master Chamberlain.
And what brings you here, Henry?
I'm escorting Miss Kvyetta here.
I asked Henry to chaperone Miss Kvyetta. She doesn't know anyone here, so I didn't want to leave her alone.
The services of your lad will not be required. I'll be happy to take care of Miss Kvyetta. Of course, only if she wants to.
It would be an honor, Master Chamberlain.
You can leave, boy.
But, Master Chamberlain, you wouldn't just send Henry off, would you?
There's plenty of food and drink, and my door is always open for Henry.
Thank you. What about Lord von Burgov? Has he arrived yet? I'd love to meet him.
The Royal Chamberlain is certainly not interested in the likes of you, boy.
Well, he hasn't arrived yet, anyway.
I'm sure he'll come. You don't have to worry, sir.
I hope so. We can't hold off the ceremony until evening.
Oh, plenty of daylight left. At least you can get rid of those flea-ridden beggars by the gate in the meantime.
What? They're back? Tuma, didn't I tell you to chase them away?
I drove them off, but they came back.
Close the gate so the guests don't see them. They must be gone by the time Lord von Berghoff arrives. Every last one, you hear?
Oh dear. Why so angry, sir? You seem a little jumpy. Surely not because of Sir Otto.
Of course it's because of him. What if it all ends up in disgrace? What if he turns up at the gate and leaves? I know he's capable of that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Thanks, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
If the boy offers voluntarily, you shouldn't turn him down. If he proves himself, perhaps we can introduce him to Lord von Berghoff as a reward. If that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame on you.
We'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svartepluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
See now, Henry? I'm sure he could point you out some pretty lasses.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice! It's a big day for Sameen.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand it's for security.
A few scraps of food.
For your charity. Don't be greedy. Give us alms.
Can you imagine? Lord Semyon had me forged a wedding present for his son.
What's the boy?
Hey, I know you. You fought with us at the tavern.
Aye, that was some brawl.
Right you are. You fought bravely, both you and that friend of yours. You were outnumbered, but you still gave us a run for our money.
But you were better. If they hadn't broken it up, we probably wouldn't have stood a chance.
Aye, well, you wouldn't have avoided the stocks either way. People in the village don't like strangers, and my father's no different. Anyway, as far as you and I are concerned, let's let bygones be bygones. All good?
It's all good.
See? I'm no idiot. I just can't stand stuck-up fellas. And you're not one of them, are you?
I hope not.
I know you're not. You're a good lad, I can tell. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Svatya. The pretty girl getting married today is my sister.
So I've heard.
This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl and the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
What's it about?
When some poor lass catches his eye, he buzzes around her like a wasp.
And makes an incredible fool of himself.
And who's the girl?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Poor girl. What if she really isn't interested?
Then you could go and save her from Wojtek, eh?
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight. What's Wojtek even saying to him?
I was walking by it.
I'll bring you some wine if you'd like.
I'm not thirsty.
Oh, Mishka, dearest. You give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and Valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Greetings.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes two of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To rescue a damsel?
There's no damsel here that needs rescuing.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Look, Wojtek. Why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But...
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But...
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
Fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry. Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from. What you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
Where am I from?
Unless it's a secret, of course.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
Burned down.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
Gladly. May I have the honour?
And do you know how? Or will you stamp on my slippers?
I've never had any lessons, but I've been at a few dances.
Now I'll lead you then. Don't worry. It'll be fun.
Care to dance?
Twit. So, and 1, 2, 3, and off we go. See? You're doing pretty good.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
We'll keep it going then. Thanks, Henry. I enjoyed the dance.
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son. How did it go?
Mishka's a nice girl. I'm glad I got to know her.
I don't doubt it. Where did you two go? Took you a while.
We danced and then parted ways. Nothing more.
We saw you dancing. But where were you hiding before?
We were just talking. We went somewhere quieter.
Talked, eh? That's the best story you can make up? Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health. That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I should go and see Lord Semi. He looked worried. And I promised I'd help him. And introduced me to Lord... von Berghoff in return.
Yes. I haven't even thanked you properly for the present, girls.
Don't mention it, sir. I just hope your son is happy.
God willing, he won't...
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll...
Well, try to be done with it before Lord Fo...
Of course.
Thanks, Henry.
You're Henry, right? The one accompanying that pretty lass from Colleen.
Accompanied? Seems my work is done now that the Master Chamberlain has turned up.
So, you're here to help me with the beggars?
Lord Semine would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semine's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where can I find the cook?
In the kitchen. Where else? But you can't reason with her. She's a tight-fisted old hag.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end. She was with her daughter.
Try it then.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But like I said, the cook won't let anyone in.
I'll try talking to her.
Are you drunk?
I'm not.
Then you must be daft.
No, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from... But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear.
Then I wish you a heart...
All right. All right.
Good luck.
How are you?
From a dead donkey's eyeball. Are you still so relaxed?
I could drink this wedding dry.
Still keep
No wait to...
Well, well.
Easy, gents.
You gave me a hammering last time. Will you near be so...
You want to fight?
What's the matter? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. I'm Yurko from Moravia.
I'm Henry.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us. To sell...
Why not? I'd love...
Of course you will. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's no fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bambot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept there being awful pishy. But old Samin took it from us.
Dunnies?
The sellers. That old body with our lip.
And who's guarding us?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard.
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some quiche so he fucks off. I'm sure you'll think.
All right. But how will I recognize him?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug.
All right, then.
You'll find peace one day. Did you?
Hey, lads. You know what I could go for right now?
Hey, another wee porker?
You wouldn't mind.
You can't wait to show off your work, eh?
How are you?
Someone else will. He's been coming.
What are you after? There's food and drink in the courtyard. Stay out of my pantry. What are you looking for? What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Was there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tumas should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? What are you after? There's food and drink in the courtyard. What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? This is my kitchen. Stay out of my way, please. What are you looking for? There's plenty to eat outside. What are you...
What do you mean? All blokes get a little tipsy now and then.
Get out of my way. You'll find food outside.
Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know, or keep your mouth shut. Beating around the bush like this is good for no one.
He didn't say anything. Well, I don't want to be the one to tell you. Latushka, you're... Man has racked up quite a debt at the alehouse.
Careful.
To pieces. How much does he owe you?
But it's my cold faith on it. Maybe one half of it
I'll
belongs
pay
to
for it
them.
all, I promise. But you promise me you won't pour him another drop. And how am I supposed to
You
do
want
that
a punch?
if I don't know?
Leave me alone, or so help me.
This
Why are you sticking with a man like that?
What do you mean? All blokes get a little tipsy now and then after a while.
Like from Mars Kitchen. They have the
But
time
that
of
man
my
of
life.
yours, I
Are you
mean,
still
it's what
quarrelling?
they say about him is
I'm
true.
surprised you can still keep it up.
It's not my fault. It's bastard of cocky. All this back to the open.
Well, hopefully you'll find peace one day. How did you quarrel with the tavern?
Hey, lads. You know what I could go for right now? Another wee porter?
I'll pay for it all, I promise. But you promise me you
faith
won't
on it.
pour him.
Kill the animal sooner or later. Talk to him, sir. I can't bear it no more.
And I can't bear your bullshit over and over again, stableman.
When will the ceremony finally begin?
You can't wait to show off your work, eh?
I'm more worried about losing.
How are you?
You fucking believe it.
Keep it
The
up.
best stuff.
You there? A word, if you will. He must be deaf.
I'm sorry.
Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
indeed. Why wouldn't I dance with her? Well, we can't let her sit in a corner till the end.
She'll be so happy. She's sitting there by the fire, the girl in the purple dress. But be gentle with her, though. She's a sensitive girl.
How are you? I'm Henry.
I'm Dobravka.
Would you like to dance with me?
Dance? With you? I don't know. There's so many people.
How about a little something? For courage.
Well, that might work.
What do you fancy?
I'd like some wine.
Hold on. I'll get it right away.
I apologize.
You weren't too shabby back then either.
Back then? They even invited that spike. It's not my fault.
Here we have it, miss.
Thank you. And cheers. I don't drink very often.
Today is a special occasion. Young Lord Semine is getting married.
So we should at his age. So, shall we dance?
Let there be music. Oh, God, this is punishment. How much longer?
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to sow winter grains. Who didn't see it? What if you lend me the bullet when the Lord's tell me you're not going to plow on Sunday? Just throw it all up, Eddie. And nor should you.
Oh, that was beautiful. I haven't danced like this in a long time. How did you enjoy it?
You dance like a fairy, Dobravka.
Truly. No one's ever told me that.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You're the first. Thank you. Well, I think I'll be going now. But maybe we'll meet again.
Time of a life. Are you still quarreling?
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
Wait, I'll look for something.
Forget it. Take care.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? This is my...
It wouldn't be mine. The wine's fucking awful, but at least the old man's got himself a good cook.
Hey, man, you're way off.
Beer! At least they've not fucked that up yet.
Hey, a Moravian, drink beer. Are you fucking serious? Come on. Just thinking about it.
making it, sir.
It may be funny to you, but he will kill the animal sooner or later. Talk to him.
It's very hot in here.
I picked some food.
Let me see. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
Over the fire? Hey, I know you.
Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God's sake.
I've been waiting for you, you know?
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet. Henry, have you been taken?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right now.
Is invited as a guest of honor. What would he think if he arrived and it was all over?
Henry, have you seen that husband of mine?
I saw him. He's completely plastered.
I'll kill that fool. He'll just never change. Where can I find him?
He's in the flower bed behind the dovecote.
Jesus wept. All right, I'll go and get him. We'd better go home before he makes us a complete laughing stock. Thank you, Henry.
If we didn't have to wait for you, the ceremony would be over by now.
Hey, hey!
First, the ceremony would actually have to start. You really have to wait for Von
So boring.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in this...
Don't even get me. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. And I'm so thirsty.
I really don't envy...
Thank you. I feel...
Now go and get yourself...
No way! If Tuma...
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too.
What?
See? Why should you be stuck here like a...
Right you are. If...
At least they've not put...
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Well, that's something else. Hail, Henry. Come and sit with...
No. Thank.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
Hey, boy. Have you seen her?
What? Who?
Kvyetta, of course. I mean Miss Kvyetta of Kolin, naturally.
Oh, I thought she was with you.
She was. We were enjoying ourselves, dancing. And now she's disappeared. Go and find her. Miller Crazel put you in charge of her. I mean, to make sure she's safe.
I'm sure it's nothing serious. When did you lose her?
I didn't lose her. Our throats were dry from all the dancing, so she asked me to get her a drink. And when I came back with a cup, she was gone.
Couldn't she just be chatting with someone here?
Hardly. I've been looking for her the whole...
You noticed anything
What do you mean?
If anyone's been hanging around her. After all.
Now you're onto it. There was someone hanging around with a face so cheeky you'd like to slap it.
And what did this scoundrel look
like? A cheeky bastard who could do with an icy bath.
I meant, how will
I see. He was dressed in...
Why did he look so...
The way he acted. Haughty. As if he had blue blood and shat pure gold.
Oh?
For young curs.
I'll have to look for him.
There are a few people who hold a grudge against... I'm sure he told Kvyetta some tall tales to get her away from me. Whatever he tells you, don't believe a word he says.
All right. Crazel?
I think I'll die.
Is that a threat, old man? More like wishful thinking.
Then we'll see how long this smoke will last.
But after this ceremony...
Fucking lads! Just fight already!
What's the matter?
Hey! Henry! Alice, if I win, you drink.
I don't get it. What's... Have you got anything?
Alright then.
Seriously?
Take it.
Why not? You'll be a disgrace walking around with...
Which of them will you bet?
The one in the green.
Look at it.
Let him have it, laddie!
What's the matter? Shit yourself!
Moravia is behind you!
Kurva!
Think of your liquor!
I'd like to know.
One for Moravia!
What's it to be, you wretch?
Fucking hell!
Crush him like a grape!
Hope they didn't take anything out of the cell.
You've had enough, pal! Give
That won't
her!
work for me.
Moravia is behind you! You can barely stand on your feet!
They didn't take anything out of the cell.
Girls, for fuck's
Christ!
sake.
I don't have the whole day for you!
Jesus! I'm hit!
Smash his gob! Go back to your booze! Let...
What's the matter? Shit yourself!
Is that some Moravian dance?
That was something.
Look him up, lad!
Think of your liquor! Think of your liquor! Is that some Moravian dance?
Fuck.
Smash
You'll
his
regret
gob!
that, fucker.
Lord Sameen sees them. He'll have a fit.
Look him up, lad!
Crush him like a grape!
I'm sorry. Look.
What's the matter? Shit yourself!
Go back to your booze!
They're drunk again.
Useless! Look it, lads! Just fight
Fuck.
already!
Think of your liquor!
Now you're for it, you shit.
Get him! Smash the bastard up!
Oh, fuck yourself. Christ.
Drunk again.
I don't really hope.
And it still wasn't enough for them.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Dressed in yellow. You might be the fella.
Hey.
Sorry, do I know?
Of course. You're Bouchek, right? Only a week ago we were brawling over that girl in Jelly-Off.
Oh? And who won?
Well, me, of course. But it wasn't worth it. The girl was pretty.
Ah.
But now we've met again, we should have a toast.
Well, as it happens, just now I'm looking for...
And who isn't, man?
Well, that's true.
Let's drink to that, shall we?
Why not? I'd love...
To your head.
I'm not Bushek. Ugh. It's really sad.
Wine, of course.
Ugh.
Ah, just...
I don't really...
Bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given her a rest long ago. Woman, you'd have to hear him.
Read my mind.
He doesn't miss a chance to...
Oh, yeah. I might have known you'd be behind.
I reckon he's talking to you.
Henry, what the fuck are you...
How the hell did you get in here?
What's it to you? I just did. I can take care of...
Hannes would jump for joy if he saw how independent you'd become.
Shh. Shut up.
I did not hear a word.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I have company?
Yeah, she's why I'm here.
Too bad, pal. I saw her first, and I'm certainly not sharing.
You can both have me.
Don't even think about it.
I did not say anything.
Listen, Enelin. The Chamberlain is looking for you, and...
Who's Enelin? She told me her name was Kvyeta.
Why are you bothering my girl?
You again.
What do you mean, your girl? Bugger off, arsehole.
I was talking to her first. I was just getting some wine.
Kvyeta doesn't give a damn about you. Got it? Go and find a corner somewhere where you can pull your plonker, and next time try your luck with someone any more on your level, yokel.
So, you've... gagged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick?
Hey, you animal! Do you have any idea who you're mouthing off to? This is Sir Hans Cape on a Perkstein. He could have you pilloried for a month for talking like that.
Oh,
Well, did you really send him to get wine?
Yes, just to get rid of him.
If you'd stayed with the Chamberlain, you wouldn't have to deal with this.
I won't go back to him. No way.
Why won't you? We had a deal.
We never agreed on anything like that.
What did he want from you?
I'm not going to speak of it. When I said no, he got mad for a while, but then he gave me a ring and started promising more and more.
I knew right away there was something off about that Ulrich.
All right. Well, what am I supposed to say to the Chamberlain now? If I don't bring you back, he'll have me kicked out of here.
What do I care? We never agreed on that.
Well, then at least give him back the ring he gave you so he doesn't take you for a thief.
No problem. I wouldn't have kept it anyway. And if that's not enough, you can threaten to tell everyone what he wanted me to do.
But I don't know what that was.
Ah, but he doesn't know that. I'm sure he'll think twice about kicking you out.
What will the miller say?
That's not my problem.
So maybe I should go and tell Ulrich how I fared.
And I'll go too. As far away from here as I can.
Wait a moment, Petal. What's the rush?
Well, I can stay a little while. A young jackrabbit like you needs no more than that anyway.
Ugh. Save that for when I'm gone.
Quiet, he'd have given it a rest long ago. You'd have to hear him. He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone. If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a
I'm sorry.
I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Tell me what's on your mind.
Well, I like you so much. I said it. I'm sorry.
I like you too.
Really? And Henry, dear, would you like to come with me now? I want to show you something.
I see, you naughty girl. Where?
I'll show you. Follow me. Oh!
Well,
Good.
that was something.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. Ah, Henry, what is it?
It's just... I liked it very much.
Yes, it was nice.
You don't sound very convincing.
Well, to tell you the truth, it wasn't that great.
Really? I see.
Christ! Pardon me.
Of course, young lord.
I found Fieta.
Where is she then? Is she all right?
I'm supposed to give you this ring back.
But why?
You know very well why. So don't expect Fieta to come back to you again. After all that.
But I didn't.
You didn't what? You can't blame her after what you pulled.
Damn the whole lot of you. First von Berghoff disappears and now this.
Lord von Berghoff still hasn't arrived.
I don't know. And anyway, what's it to you?
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I've sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alder. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Well, Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Here's a bit of grub. Bonny lasses.
What do you say, lad?
Baking sweet pies. So they're being next
Thought the Grim Reaper was coming for me. But it's only Olbram. What do you want from us? Welcome, Henry. I didn't expect to see Olbram's here, too. That toothless old...
You should have some sense too, and let it go.
Maybe you're right. Better to have a drink together.
I'd love to have...
To your health.
To yours.
Aye, right after the ceremony. You think it flew? Greetings. What do you need?
Bailiff Thrush said you were robbed.
About time he remembered me.
But the bailiff didn't say...
I see.
And where did it happen?
On the patch behind my farmhouse. You'll spot it easy.
What did he take from you?
Cabbage.
Just cabbage?
Aye.
That's all I need.
Hope they might not seem... Farewell.
I left for a while. And he said if I move even an inch,
My little sister's wedding. I want to remember.
Don't bother me now, Henry. I did
didn't want to ask in front of Lord Sameen, but tell me, haven't we... You look familiar. I feel like I've seen...
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff...
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't
Why didn't Lord von...
How should I know? He must have been delayed. Thank goodness.
I hear you're in charge.
That's right, Henry.
What first I want to ask...
What do you want to know?
Who do I fight?
Our young older was supposed to be the first, but him and the bride must...
So I'm out of luck.
Don't you worry. You can challenge...
I'll be happy to...
You want to get right into it?
Let's do it.
I'm glad someone... Take that! I might be old, but you youngsters still have a lot to learn.
Well, this one...
Here, have some...
Thank you. What now?
If once wasn't enough...
I understand.
Have you come to play dumb?
Of course.
Look what I've... A gold bag, that's right.
All I have to do is...
Easy, youngster. That means first winning against Radavander.
I understand. And how much am I...
It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. If you win, you get a tin, and if you lose...
How many times?
As many times as you... Of course.
To help.
A person makes...
All right.
Someone's feet.
I'm sorry. Did he say anything about going down?
I'd like to challenge...
You still dare to show your faith.
So you refuse to play with me? How will I explain it to him?
You.
So,
We are with you.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones. If I was you, I'd take it. These ones here. That's enough. Your turn. Like this. Here. Oh, come on! Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? Here. These ones here. Like this. I can't.
Take the damn bat.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Sabine?
I think I saw them going. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day.
Can't be that.
If I had old Samine for a
Svadja, my friend, you won't leave me dry.
I'd like to challenge.
Well,
you might come to.
Too bad, Henry. Even I didn't expect the bailiff's boy to be that good with a sword.
He won fair and square.
But you've got nothing to be ashamed.
Thank you. No, now I need a drink.
Good idea.
Who am I gonna?
If you dare, the old.
All right.
Just don't.
Before the wedding. Henry, I thought you were supposed.
I'm sorry.
And I thought I could rely. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit, Yurko seemed a little less surly, right? If only he didn't have. Well, I suppose you.
The beggars are gone.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just.
Don't worry.
She'll figure it out anyway. I just regret that I can't repay you as I promised, since Lord von Bert.
Oh well.
Perhaps you'll soon have a.
Sir, do you know where I can find...
Sorry, I haven't... Don't bother them too much.
Lord Semi.
I'll gladly...
I saw how...
Good fight, my lord. And a...
Thank you.
Now, tell me.
He did pretty...
but he certainly deserves...
I can't disagree.
Here you go, Henry.
I'm honored.
About the Roman, I'm quite surprised how well it all turned out. I'm glad Bohush is alive. Farewell.
Aye, but both of those are
I'd like to play dog.
Sorry to dis...
Someone won it from...
No, it's not that.
What now?
Nothing. Tell Drash. It's bad.
Let's play die.
For a badge?
That's right.
Shall we drink?
Why not?
That's what I... Down you...
Cheers.
And now we...
I'm seriously curious about you, lad. That's enough for me. Your turn. Damn it. They're yours, lad. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, you're not afraid of anything. Excellent!
You get to...
Can't be helped. I want to try again.
Another of...
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me. Here. These ones here. Aye, that'll do. My word, that's what I call a good start. Here. Ha ha!
I hope you're still...
You see? I want to try...
You want to...
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones. Aye, that'll do. Good game, friend.
So, for
no luck.
Bollocks.
We can find. Got all the other. Oh, here's two.
All right.
So what we went?
Yeah.
We'll see whose side luck is on today. Aye, that'll do. Like this. That's enough for me. Your turn. If I was you, I'd take it. Great!
You have luck.
You don't have to.
I want to try it.
Still third.
You'll be.
We'll see about.
Damn! What's this? Aye, that'll do. Like this. It's yours. My God.
Sakura, you what?
Come on. It's not
Just a bat, and I don't.
They're very droll, bailiff.
No, I really don't have it.
What? How come? I want.
She came up to me and started taunting. She kept on about how she'd bet a week's earn.
Why didn't you tell me?
What was I supposed to say? That a woman.
Well, it's just died.
Just died? How can you say that? A woman.
So what are we going to do about it?
If you really want my badge.
Will she want to? Well, that's just great.
What of it?
Well.
Greeting.
Lady, you see.
I hear you want.
Aye.
How about we play?
With you, eh? Why would I?
Come on.
Well, after what you and that friend of yours got...
And if I added...
That's more like...
And how much would you like?
To make it worth me while,
All right,
First, I want to...
here you go.
I'll pluck you.
I'm curious to see you play. Like that. It ain't going my way today. That's it for me. That's as far as I go. Now I'll show you how it's done. Holy shit! Sakra!
Sakra. Why did I agree?
Where's my bag?
Here you go.
Now pay me back my...
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Do you know where I can find...
That's nice of you. But I can't...
You live so that you can have a bit of a frolic, eh?
So what? As if you never did any fun.
Can't you let it go for once? We came here to have fun.
Are you all right?
I don't feel well.
What heart, you goat? You got spurned by a girl.
I apologize.
Sound like torture.
Even you are against me now,
Does your mom do it? That they're so...
I heard you were talking to the bride.
Agnes? Well, she mentioned she needed to take a break from the crowd for a while. I suppose she's looking for older.
Thanks.
Well, see you later.
Have a good evening. Yes, I cried like a baby. Tears as well.
You all right?
Bloody hell. I feel awful.
Thank you, lad.
Do you know she can't dance?
Yes.
Then why didn't you say anything?
Would you have danced with her if you...
Of course. And at least I wouldn't be so...
I'm sorry.
You're welcome.
Grouchy old fart.
We don't want to hear any talk about... dumb.
Sooner.
maybe we should get back to the others, so we don't draw attention. Who's trying to tell me what happened with the head?
Have you seen Alder and Agnes?
No, but I haven't seen two of you, laddie. Hey!
Pig.
So what? We're at a wedding, are we not? We're drinking to the and anyone who doesn't.
Why did he leave? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I was hoping to find you both here. Come now. Dry your tears. Did he...
No.
But why?
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we...
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until...
I don't know. He did...
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon.
He could... His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they...
Oh, come now. Look at you turning all the heads today. They all envy Alder.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was... I've already cried buckets.
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyways. Good luck. Good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters.
Make it short.
Here's to you.
The booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Oh, fight!
Fuck off, man! You wanna fuck the bride, huh?
It's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting your neighbour's wife, eh?
Oh, bollocks!
Not that I blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Let's be having you! Let's be having you!
Fuck you, whoreson!
Fucking hell! Nice hit! Watch out! He's trying some tricks!
You haven't a chance! Nice! Come on, scum! You have nice hit! Go fuck yourself!
Fucking hell! He knows how to sword fight!
Slice him up! We'll finish this quick!
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
cursed luck. Well, well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ear.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
I don't know.
A few days ago, we sent him with a message for Sir Otto von Berghoff to his castle trust.
A few days ago, you see. Well, trust.
He should.
And now you want me to fight.
That's right.
Why don't you...
That's exactly why he went with...
All right.
Well, that went better than...
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't...
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Hey! Hear me?
Give it a rest.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done.
Oh, what a relief. Listen here, and I wanted to say...
Oh, yeah?
Give over.
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is...
Well, nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that...
All right. I accept your apology.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up?
I was working in the blacksmith's...
Oh, well, lucky for you.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the...
Well, at least you weren't bored.
Well, you haven't been idle. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein...
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the...
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's some...
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers...
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was...
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever.
Oh, we'll deal with that some...
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers, do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't...
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable!
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans! But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it!
Move it! I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the...
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Cape?
With that madman?
But he really is
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be. If you want to do something for him, pray.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if they moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden.
What happens when I'm done?
What do you reckon? And when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever...
That's all?
Aye? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant.
What about my things?
That's what happens to people. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something.
Got it. And can I go there?
Don't fucking annoy me, fella.
What? You won't...
We will not. You're not allowed inside.
Why did they move your captain to...
So he'd be closer to God. And our sawbones...
Do you always ring the...
Aye, it's a local custom, don't worry.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. Or Sinner the blacksmith, or go down to the outer bailey where they're building a no wandering around where you're not allowed...
Yeah.
Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls.
What was Lord Senin's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls.
Why wouldn't they when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. The bell. Everything was
Lord Senin's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
You play the saint, but I know very well what you fellas say in the guardhouse about the Chamberlain.
That's another matter.
What?
Have you ever set
What was Lord Semi's wedding like?
It was nice. It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking, though. It's a lot better here in Frosty.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
Sometimes he invites me for a drop of wine and a bite to eat.
Aha! So it's true what the laundresses say then? That you go and report on them to the Chamberlain?
I wouldn't put it that way. Nothing escapes my eye, and always knows.
That's that.
Have you seen Erezine the scribe recently?
I saw him, but I didn't speak with him.
Did he seem off to you?
All them.
I finished hauling the sacks.
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you...
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone.
Well, I'm a blacksmith too. Even...
Oh, really?
Aye.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time, so fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom, always bothering me, and there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's...
All right.
How many legs does... Smart lad, but Kabat's already got 3. So...
1.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the...
All right. But I was told not to go...
And now I'm telling you, and when it's done... Lads, this here I...
What was Lord Semi's wedding like?
It was nice. Good food and drink.
Have you seen Erezine the scribe?
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind. That damn... Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Your only begotten Son took upon himself our wrongdoings, and showed us the power of enduring pain and fortitude. Look down upon our Captain Thomas with a father's love, and upon all who suffer, and heal the pains and other...
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
forever by their side.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith? Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
Christ Jesus, who laid down his life for our
Well, I've got half finished.
guardian angel to take care of your good servant, Captain Thomas. Thomas is a virtuous, faithful, and good Christian.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
And all other followers of Christ.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith?
Merciful God, your only begotten Son,
Crucifix!
himself our
Where's
Lord,
that blacksmith?
and showed us the power of enduring pain and fortitude. Look down upon our Captain Thomas.
Fine. Now to temper it.
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
About that horse.
Well?
Yeah.
Well, what are you standing around here for?
No. You told me to bring.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, he's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling just between the two of us. He's a...
It was nice.
I brought you those horse.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing. And you know who gets in the shit?
You?
Exactly. Or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive.
Well, I get the feeling you're actually...
Let's just say I haven't always made...
Not quite. I'd also like...
But I'll tell you.
Isn't there maybe something I could...
Well, since you're offering, I lost a very nice...
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus.
Don't worry.
But with no...
Naturally.
Maids get stuck into cleaning, so you don't show me up in front of his lordship.
Sir...
You? What What are you doing here? Christ! First you cause mayhem at a
I noticed, sir, that...
How could a vagabond...
Oh, you're right.
Huh.
Scrub you're after. You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
Captain Thomas, with the father's love.
If you're after some left...
The first bell. Another 11 to go. It seems like you'd be glad to have...
Alea Yaktan honest, my friend. So I'll be quite glad if you join me.
I heard you have a...
Aye, it belonged to Kabat.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his...
Let's play for it.
Certainly, why not? As you wish, friend. But if you...
So, are you still looking for someone?
Indeed I am.
Do you still have that?
I do.
Let's play for it.
Certainly, why not?
Maybe we better leave it for...
As you wish, friend. Careful.
It was nice. Lots of guests.
Yeah, maybe next time.
What am I to do with this?
What's that?
Careful.
What are you doing here? That's right. Go away.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
It was nice.
You're not permitted to be here.
Are you looking to steal something?
I surrender. Enough.
Felt like doing a bit of rob. For now, you'll...
Look,
What are you...
look, we're both...
Where are you...
It's like this.
No.
They're really good. Well, this year at Hine, then all of a sudden, that girl made a... Oh,
You're all right.
And don't gobble everything.
The second toll for Hans. I suppose you're waiting.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a bank, or at least a bit.
I can try and...
Haven't you got any?
Not really.
Go and look then. I'd go myself, but...
I'll figure it out. I'll be going then.
Go. And...
You supposed to be helping out?
That damn wretch.
Get going. There's nothing for you to see here.
Quick, quick! Sir Otto will be back any time, so make sure everything's in order. I don't want to see any idling here. Oh, it's killing me again.
Still hungry?
I wouldn't be here. Thanks.
You're welcome.
guessing there. I'll be after.
What's the matter?
Because of that, the lock on my... How am I to bake ginger...
How can the black...
How do you think? He always take... And then he promises to change the...
Can I help you some?
No, unless you can pick a lock.
I know how to do it, but...
All right, I'll wait here.
Christ, pardon me.
This property belongs to someone else.
How can I help you to...
I'll have a look at...
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
The third toll. I better get moving.
God be with you.
I was told to come and...
Nice timing.
No.
Ah, I got the job of fixing up this here scaffold, but the whole thing is fucked. There's one broadaxe in the shed, but it's as blunt as a file. Of course, Osina...
I could help you with...
You could? Well, that'd be great.
Sure thing.